morning. Good morning, Keith. Hey, we're back to wintertime here. We had green grass everywhere yesterday. Good old Ohio. I'm gonna have to look up getting down there in Georgia, man. That guy, I watch old guy hustle walk every morning, and I could almost do it in a t-shirt down there. How was your weekend, Keith? I seen you popped in a few times and dropped some comments. Appreciate that. Been a quiet weekend altogether for me, man. Even the chats have been low and quiet. I don't know if a lot of football going on still or what. And I think it's good that people are doing stuff other than laying on the internet all the time. Three of them today. Well, there you go. They are tailgating, barbecuing, getting ready to party. And then is it all over? Or do we still have like a national championship or something like that? I don't really pay much attention to it. One college game. Oh yeah. Those guys got to make the buck, so they got to keep it rolling. Kind of what I thought about when the World Series would play. They'd always wanted to go 7 games. They need that money. Can you imagine if somebody won in the first 4? How much money they'd have to get back from ticket sales? Five likes and nobody talks. Hello, Fine and Joy. How are you? Yeah, it's supposed to be a little spotty up near Toledo today, so we're going to take our time. I got to stop here and get a little touch of fuel just in case there's a lot of traffic. And they've raised it 20 cents since yesterday. $2.49 when I stopped yesterday. Should have just got fuel, huh? Get in here. We're doing good, doing good. Gonna go up and have breakfast with the daughters. Give me a second and I'll be right back. I'm here, I'm here. It is pretty cold right now. Walkers. Almost done fueling, baby. Whew. Thank you, Joey, for keeping them all going. Man, it's chilly, 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 chilly. Oh. "24 degrees right now." And windy. What's everyone else doing this morning? Weekend is almost over. Back to the winter time here in Northwest Ohio. Traveling with Combs. Good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. Take me a second, I'll get all this snow off the hood and we'll have some Anybody else out there got bad weather? I mean, I don't think it's bad, but I'm sure it could be a little slick. Me too, man. I mean, it seemed like as soon as I got out of the truck, the wind kicked up. I'm just glad it didn't snow enough I had to go to work today. 19 here, 24 here in Northwest Ohio. I'm thinking we're not supposed to get any accumulation today, so maybe I'll have a full day off. It can snow all at once next week. Yeah, no use to complain. I think the high today is 30 degrees or something like that. So I don't expect much more weather out of it. New Zealand. What's the temperature in New Zealand? Yeah, I'm taking it. 2025 was a good year for not having any snow, even though it did snow twice, but we didn't get that much. I don't know about you guys, but I've had enough snow for the year. 2026, I mean. I'm ready to move south. If I could find me a good spot down in southern Georgia or northern Florida, I would take it in a heartbeat. I think I could handle those 40-degree nights. I know what you mean. Yeah, as long as it stayed in the woods and the grass, off the highways. Anybody got any big trips planned to get 2026 started off right? I know it's only the January 11th, but we've already had two good little hiking trips. I got another one planned this weekend. Everybody easing in and easing out. Appreciate the thumbs up, oh folks. Hello, rainy days. I seen you over in Guy live this morning. How's everything with you? Guy wants to get back to Ohio. I would really like to get down into Georgia. I think I can handle the extra heat in the summertime, knowing that I'm going to have a mild winter. But this is good old Ohio. It was green grass everywhere yesterday. We got a pretty good hike in, and now we are snow covered again. think we got about 4 or 5 hours here where it's going to climb up to a high of 32 and then drop back down into a single digit. Like I just got rerouted because there's a accident ahead. Only added 4 minutes to the route, so not too bad. Yeah, it's about the same here in northern Ohio. Of course, you guys probably are you close enough to catch all that wind off the lake? I'm thinking they decided on Cracker Barrel. I remember when the girls were young, we used to take them and have a good time. You know, we'd order a big meal, and this one didn't want that one, this one didn't want this one. So we get an extra plate and switch everything around, and everybody was happy. Now it's more apt. They just order a big meal and then leave half of it on the table. You know how the girls do. They got to watch the figures. Me, I think I figure on getting rounder and rounder. Of course, my diet I've lost 8 pounds on, but yep, it's still closed up next to, they've already rerouted me. I would do that, but they wouldn't. Maybe they will. Sometimes there's always somebody who doesn't want to show up, so we'll just pile all the food in that and send it home to them. How you doing, Annie? Good morning. It takes about a second for those wipers to freeze to the windshield. I was rerouted up 6, Annie, but now they just rerouted me back to 24, so maybe they got the mess all cleared up. Time to put the new wipers on. Find and enjoy. Tell me a little bit about your channel. said, tell us all a little bit more about your channel. If you're not busy with your hands full, I know some people just like to pop in and listen. Well, that's good. Sometimes those little shorts get you ramped up there faster. I've noticed that I put a couple of little spoof shorts on, you know, just trying to have a little fun, and I get 10 times the views I do on a long video. It's hard to get people to sit around and watch you for 20 minutes, you know. You put something on there 3 minutes, and well, majority of them will only watch half of that too, but I do get a lot more viewers on the shorter content I have. As long as you're moving forward, that's all that matters. Don't give up. You know, I started this, it'll be 3 years August, and I just was trying to connect with people out there because we were getting into traveling. I had questions about places to visit and all this stuff, and it kind of took off. So I'm hoping to hit 25K by the end of January. But I still get a lot of good reference out there in this big old world, you know. It's good to, if you plan a trip, say you want to go to Washington or something, and every once in a while people will pop in, and if I see they're from Washington, I'll start asking questions. Better than to Google to get the real life take on things. Google don't always tell you the bad things. Granny's Corner, yeah, I haven't seen that come up in a long time. I follow these people and I jump in, and I don't know, it seems like some people just put less and less content on, or they just don't have time to keep up with it anymore. But I see people, you know, they'll come in and subscribe to my channel, and then when I go back and check them out, they haven't posted stuff in 3 or 4 years. So, I mean, I don't know how they find me. Yeah, I noticed mine has, I found an app on the YouTube thing, the studio part, that lets you know how people were notified. And yeah, you're right. A lot of I get like 20% notifications are sent out. I don't know why. I think it has something to do with the niche, you know. I get a lot of people that just are not interested in hiking and camping and stuff like that, but yet they subscribe. And if they don't have that type of content on their channel, it will not notify them. Oh, well, that's good. I'm thinking if you subscribe to someone, it just should notify you automatically. And I do try and follow everybody that follows me. I mean, they got to have some content on.
I just now got your live notification. Do you want to reply?
Yes. Come on to the live, Charles. Come on to the live, Charles.
I got it. Come on to the... Okay, it's sent.
That's my truck set telling me that someone sent me a message saying they just got a notification after 33 minutes. Yeah, but you know, my wife has all this stuff set up for 100%, and she can be in the next room while I'm doing a live, and she will not get a notification 20 feet away. It's just crazy, but her whole YouTube is, she watches crafting, crocheting, and stuff like that, and I don't know why. I just think that's why she doesn't get notifications, even though she's in some of my videos. Yep. A lot of people click that personalized. Hello, Charles. Welcome in. Me and Fine and Joy were just talking about that same topic. I used to do shorter lives, and when I do like a 30-minute or less, I get more comments afterwards saying they didn't get a notification. I guarantee you by the end of the day I'll be out of washer fluid. I noticed YouTube's had a lot of problems last week. I get notifications on the channel they're having trouble with this and having trouble with that. Did you get any snow down there, Charles? Liquid fire. Yeah, we got a little dusting, I would call it here. I'll have to check that out when I get back into town. I had a guy actually the other day in a live chat told me that he has probably been in over 50 of my lives. I remember the name, and he says he has yet to give me a thumbs up. I'm like, okay then. But he did say he hadn't given me a thumbs down. He just, I don't know, doesn't feel like he needs to give a thumbs up. Where are you from, Find and Joy? Illinois, you said, correct? PA, okay. Well, you definitely got to be a little bit of colder up there, but that's the other funny thing about, I just got rerouted again. They just closed the highway. I don't know what's going on up there, but yeah, I can do a 6 a.m. live in the mornings, and I'll get more people from California at 3 a.m. than I do local here, you know. Hello, fabulous. Pretty much Ohio is the middle of nowhere. But it's a beautiful day. Where are you from, fabulous? How you doing out there? Missouri. Welcome in, Missouri. You guys get snow? Northwest Ohio here. We got a Kentucky in the house, a PA in the house. Keith? I think Keith's Ohio. Is that correct, Keith? If you're still here. Says we got 9 people. Raise your hand, folks. Michigan. Artie's from Michigan. Welcome in. I know you guys got snow. I was watching GP in the hunting shack this morning. Well, kiss my butt. I'm rerouted again, folks. Google was working overtime today. Evidently, my daughter texted me and said they had ice on the highway and I had a wreck, so. But I've been rerouted 4 different times. How are you doing, Artie? What's up to Michigan today? "24 degrees right now here in Northwest Ohio. I don't even think it's going to get that high here today, Charles. I think we have a high of 32. Well, I would hope not. Safe travels for everyone out here, but I know up where the closure is, they went to a 2-lane road, so it's no longer a highway. A little bit more in the inner city part. I'm glad I went hiking yesterday and not today. This time yesterday it was 42 degrees. You might think it's funny, but I almost stayed home and mowed the grass. Got a lot of leaves to mulch in. hoping everybody's 2026 is starting off with a bang. I am out and amongst. How you doing, Stuart? We're going to be amongst more people at Cracker Barrel here in a little bit. Now I got another 25 minutes to go. What's on the agenda today, Stuart? Nope, I'm on western side of Toledo still. As far as I'm going today. What are we just cleaning? The house? Everything? Alright people, what's going on? What's going on? They are definitely rerouting us here. Hey, Chevy 5-speed. Well, they ain't gonna give you a choice, are they? That's all right. They know what they're doing. Yeah, the wife finally done that the other day. Oh, I was just talking about the police. They didn't give you a choice to go any which other way. Google tried to tell me to go straight. Somebody hasn't reported that yet. Looks like these highways are a whole lot wetter than the road we were on. Bad thing is you get so many people detoured and rerouted that they cause accidents over there. Windy out here too. It is. I can feel a little bit of the when you. Now it's going to zigzag me all through the country here. We'll get a scenic view today. Yep, they're out there. We just passed 2 salt trucks, but these little roads like this are very last. They'll do the main highways and all the state routes first, and then you got the little county guys who take care of all these back roads. A lot of times you'll see the farmers out on the highway cleaning. Yep, it's way too cold for it to be working, but they're using salt this year again. Last year they used that liquid mix. Night. I know we hit a little swirl there. I was about to say we still got to go bowling sometime tonight too. If it snows anymore, I think I'm just going to cancel. Sometimes it's better just to curl up at the house than to get on the highways. But welcome in, folks. Welcome in. If you haven't already, raise your right hand and wave at us. Say hello. Well, I don't know what these people are doing up here either, sitting on the middle of the bridge. Yep, they actually have an oil they put on it called ice. Oh, there's a big truck turned over right there. You can see the wreck. I can see the wreck. Well, that's all the traffic they have stopped. The wreck is further up there. And this is what makes it worse. All these people here, they want to stop and take pictures. Toledo News. We'll see you later, Bob. We don't do politics, we don't do religion, we don't do war. It doesn't matter who you vote for or what you think. We're going to like you anyhow. Some people need to copy and paste a more positive intro when they come into the room. You know, just say hello. Not, who'd you vote for? Are you gay? Just say hello. Do they make a big smiley face? Just a smile emoji, not with the little yellow face. I just want to see a smile emoji. We're only 12 miles away, but it says it takes us a half an hour to get there. That's about 48 miles an hour. And I found another historical marker. I could have come this way anyhow. Went past the park. Historic Waterville. And you can see the Maumee River over on the right. A little bit of thing about that. Maumee River starts out in Fort Wayne, Indiana, coming off the St. Joseph River, running 114 miles and dumping into Lake Erie. That is your tour guide for the day, folks. And Charles, I have, this is the park where I done the live from that time when we walked down those trails to the old sawmill. People are in there walking right now. Hello, nomadic camper. How we doing? How we doing? Ain't you glad you're not hiking today? .25, I think it said winds are at 11 miles an hour today. .25 degrees here, Stuart. We are going up to do a little breakfast with the daughters, and I am thinking the hubbies are going to be there too. Hello, Feral Terminator. Cool name. Tell us about it. What's going on with you? Nomadic, you could probably give me a good idea on this. I've been looking for a good apparel for hiking in the cold. Trousers, whatever, you know. Shirts I'm not really worried about because I always wear my favorite hoodie, but a good brand of hiking pants. Maybe, you know, it's got the little wool inside or the flannel inside sewed on, but what brand do you use? Holy cow, I heard that guy don't know what he's doing. I heard he's a little crazy in the woods, nomadic. I'd be careful with him. I know he hears a lot of noises out there. I think he's going to put a video out tomorrow. I'm going to be meeting up with a guy named Woody. He's going to be he's going to be as big as Mr. Beast one day. This outdoor camping. Hello, the Beast. Good morning, good morning. I seen Jimmy Boy on live today. He's back in that tent. Looked like he's still got all of his Santa Claus stuff in the tent with him. Well, send me a link on my text message if you don't care. I will check those out. It is a happy Sunday. It's going to be happier when I make it to Cracker Barrel, but I'm hoping they still have all-day breakfast. This is a cute little town. Hang on a second, guys. I'm back. Northwest Ohio, Farrell. Northwest Ohio. Has my daughter checking on where I was. They are there waiting. Round and around we go, where we stop, nobody knows. Hang on, guys, we're hydroplaning, it's drifting, whatever it's called. It's pretty good Cracker, isn't it, Stuart? I love the Cracker Barrel. I love those campfire meals they have in the fall. Welcome in, everybody. Hit those thumbs up and hang out with us for a minute. Looks like I got about 15 more minutes now, thanks to this last little detour. I can eat about anything there but the bread today, so we're going to do good. We're going to do good. I love, kind of like it better than I do the Shoney's Big Boy, or Frisch's Big Boy. We don't have too many Shoney's around here, but I'm hoping so. If I can get the Cracker Barrel people to sing happy birthday for my daughter. Flint, Michigan. I've been there one time in my life. I got a daughter up in Ann Arbor. What's your channel about, Feral Terminator, and where did you come up with that name? I see a feral woman hiking video out a lot. She does a lot of hikes. That's what we do, man. If I can't take you on a hike or can't take you camping, most of the time you just get to ride to work with me. Sometimes it's about how you get there instead of where you're going. It's the journey. What's Miley Cyrus singing? It's the climb. Why not, man? It takes 30 seconds. Start posting these little shorts and videos and talk about getting views and gaining subscribers. There you go, baby. It's all about the journey, Stuart. And I don't mean anything by it, but I call people brother, baby, hun. So, I mean, and all I can see is your screen name, so some people come in with funny names and I'm calling them dude, but they're really women, and we don't care. We just like yapping. The gift of gab. And I'm not really a people person, believe it or not. I don't like big crowds, but been 36 years and I haven't even been to a high school reunion. I don't even like the old crowd. Yeah, I understand that. I know a lot of people come in from India and they're talking to me. They'll call me grandpa or uncle, and I know they don't mean nothing by it. That's just their way of talking. But I'll call one of them sir, and they're like, I'm 25 years old. Don't call me sir. Good morning, Craig. Good morning. How's California?
Got us a seat in back corner by windows. Do you want to reply?
No. How's the wife, Craig? How was the weekend? You guys get to take your trip with your mom? Have a good visit?
Sorry, did you want to reply to that one?
No.
Okay.
I don't like it when the truck talks to me. "24 degrees here right now. The temperature's dropping. It must be because I'm next to the river." I got the text message, Nomadic. I'll check that out. Appreciate you. Maybe when we get together Saturday, we can sit down for a little slow meal or some coffee and have a good talk about electronics and videoing and all about the YouTube world. If you guys haven't checked out Nomadic Camper, please get over there and check out his channel. That guy is an adventurer. Endless weekends, he calls it. Oh yeah. That's why we don't do much camping when we do camping in the fall and the winter. I try to camp away from the lake side of the campground. I mean, you're talking, you'll probably 20 degrees difference when the wind comes across. That's okay, not a problem, not a problem. Sometimes I forget, I'll ask a question, I'm like, well, why ain't that guy answering me? But I keep forgetting people got a text. Man, we're down to 8 minutes, folks. It's supposed to have been a 52-minute ride for me this morning, and we've already been on the road for an hour and 7 minutes. Stopped at Bass Pro Shop yesterday, and they got a pretty good deal on quads right now. I was really looking at them. But I probably should wait till I find me some land before I go buying anything. I found a good deal on a tractor, and the wife's like, why are you going to buy it now for? We don't have the land. I'm like, true, dear, true. It's a good deal. There was actually people out fishing yesterday at that little lake I was at. Welcome in, folks. We're up to 20 thumbs up. If you haven't already, please hit that like, double tap that screen. Well, we just got it last night. It was a beautiful day yesterday. 42 degrees. I walked around in a long sleeve shirt. This started on, I seen the cameras this morning. This started about 12:30 last night. Only snowed for about an hour, but it came down. That's right, man. A deal is a deal. You got to catch them when you can, you know. You go look at something. I looked at, I don't remember what it was. I think it was a camp stove or whatever, but Amazon had a deal for $19.95. And I'm like, you know what? I got a little burner. I don't need a one burner stove. But then I decided, hey, I better go get that. And then when I went back to get it, it was $11 more. Wouldn't have cost me anything to leave it in the box and store it with the rest of the camping stuff. Oh, I seen a marketplace on Facebook. I'm sure you guys hear about that. But this dude had a hovercraft, $1,500. Snow, water, ice, whatever. I mean, you could drive it across the yard if you wanted. It tempted me for just a second. But the wife said she'd rather have a little Argo or a what do you call it, a gator, than a four-wheeler quad. Something, you know, a little bit of a hauling feature with it instead of just a 4x4. I need something to go out and check the chickens if I ever get chickens. $20 thumbs up, guys. Thank you very much. Yeah, but like I said, a 4x4 gator, you know, you could haul 3 people in it. I don't think I'd want a 4-seater or something. Hey, GP, what's up? I just passed through this morning and giving everybody likes and thumbs, saying hello. I think I hit about 32 people this morning on live. We're into Blurryville, guys. Sorry about that. Big city of Toledo. All right, guys, there's our destination on the left-hand side of the road. I'll have to go up here and make me a U-turn and come back. We also got Waffle Houses and everything else here. So we're about to shut her down here. I appreciate it. Hitting that thumbs up and hanging out. Bob Evans, Cracker Barrel, Frisch's Big Boys. We got it all, guys. But everybody be safe out there. Take your time. Hey, good to meet you guys too. And if you do like and subscribe, guys, please go over to the channel, watch a short video and drop me a comment there. Like you said, if you don't have a lot of content on there, YouTube thinks you're an AI or a bot or something like that, and they don't count your subscription. So if you drop me a comment on a video, that way I can follow you back anyhow. That way I know you've been here. Appreciate you very much. And good to meet you guys too. I gotta go up to the next light and make me a big U-turn here. Hopefully it's legal. I know about nope, can't do it. I started to say I'm gonna turn from the second lane, but I think I got room. Old Buford, it doesn't like to turn on a dime, that's for sure. I guess we're in Perrysburg, a suburb of Toledo. One minute, 15 seconds, folks. Doobie 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 doobie. 30 seconds, folks. Everybody say goodbye. We'll see you soon. Maybe not again today, but definitely 6 a.m. in the mornings. We can make it out of the house and we're not buried in snow and ice.